Welcome to the Old Stream Farm, episode 4, with me, Mr. Sealy P. Right, this is what's going to happen. I'm still not 100% convinced myself, but I have maxed out my loan. I have borrowed as much as I possibly can from the bank. Here's my thinking behind it. It's not quite enough to do what I want to do, which is quite terrifying, but anyway, I'm going to sell the case. It's the one that's worth more. You'll see why in a moment. What I'm thinking is, as I do jobs, as I get money in the bank, every so often I'll pay 5,000 off. Every now and again pay a chunk off and gradually start chipping away at it. Or if I do the gold nuggets, I go around and do the gold nuggets, I will pay off my loan. That'll be the first thing I do. Big chunk of that million will pay off my loan. So I'm borrowing it now, but I'll pay it off. So I'm either going to pay it off in increments, small amounts, 5,000 at a time, or I will pay the whole lot off if I do the gold nuggets. That way, the gold nugget thing isn't as big a deal. It is a big deal, but it's not going to be as ludicrous suddenly having $1 million. I can pay off my loan with it. That will leave me with some, not a ridiculous amount of money, because the money doesn't go very far on these maps, but it will leave me with some. So here's the next thing I need to do then is sell that. 89,000. That's not bad. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. Just sold a case, so I'm going to buy a case. I'm going to go with the case Puma. It's not cheap, but it will give me enough horsepower to do the things I need to do. It's a medium-ish tractor, not on the heavy end, not on the very light end. I've still got my New Holland. I will change that or upgrade that at some point. This is a big jump up in tractors, but I've got enough money to do it. It's not going to leave me with a huge amount of money, in all honesty. I've used various different ones on different maps. I haven't used the Series 7 Deutzfahr, but I have used the Series 9. I've used a few Massey Fergusons. I haven't used a Lamborghini yet, but because I'm selling a case, I want to buy a case. I did think of getting a Fendt. I have used Fence before on Goldcrest Valley. It's a German map. I thought it'd be kind of appropriate. But I've sold a case, so I'm going to buy a case. I haven't used the Puma CVX yet, so I do want the front loader attacher, absolutely. And I'm going to go with the biggest option, 270 horsepower. So that's 215,000. Okay. Tyres, as you know, I'm a bit of a fiend for wide tyres on my tractors. However, I'm leaving this standard. I'm not going to fiddle around with that at the moment. So for £215,300, I'm going to buy it. There we go, losing 83. I've still got more than I started off with. I am in huge debt, don't get me wrong, but do a contracting job, that will cover the loan interest. That's not too much of a problem, in all honesty. So I'm going to come out and look at this thing of beauty we've just purchased. Now, as you can tell or see, I've left the front loader here because I don't know if the small front loader will attach onto the Puma or whether I'm going to need to get the larger front loader, because sometimes if you put the small one on, it will attach, but it doesn't quite come down to the ground. It doesn't seem to work properly. So I might need to sell that and get the bigger one, and I'm probably going to get the larger shovel. I have installed, whatever you want to call it, the larger bucket on this map as well. So yeah, I'm going to look at that in a minute. So there we go. The case Puma 240 CVX. It's not huge, but it's bigger than what I've got already. Way more horsepower. That should power the mower and the loading wagon, no problem at all, so I can get some grass cut and a lot quicker. It's a nice looking tractor, that. And then with the standards on, it's chunky enough. It doesn't look silly, does it? I like that. Good, right. Let's have a look inside. It's fairly basic, but it's got everything you need. Nice interior. Lovely sunroof. Okay. Right. I'm going to try the front loader. If it looks ridiculous, I'm going to have to buy the larger one. That's not too much of a problem, I hope. Yeah, if I take the bucket off the front, if you look now, at full stretch, it's not quite on the ground, and if I do put it on the ground, it comes right down past the 3-point linkage. So I don't know whether or not to get the larger one, or whether that would be too large. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it? Let's hook that back up. Actually, it doesn't look too bad on there, does it? I'm talking to myself, obviously. You're not, you know, you might be watching and going, yeah, actually, it's fine, or no, it's awful. Although the whole rusty thing, I'm not a fan of. If I was using old classic machinery, like the classic pack you used to have on 15, I might consider leaving it. But in all honesty, let's go and sell this, and then pay something towards the new one. That's okay. Come back out. Back into buy. Front loader. This may look ridiculous now, but doesn't matter. Standard black. Yes, please. And now for the buckets. The modded bucket is on the end. Got the front loader bucket. Oh, that's not too bad. 1,699. 2,460. Yeah, so it's a bigger bucket. Not massive, but it's big enough for what we need. So I'll have one of those, also in black. Excellent. Right, let's go and see what this all looks like then, shall we? Also, the larger one will give me sort of a slightly longer reach, and wow, God blimey. Actually, that doesn't look too bad at all. As you can see now, when it comes right down, it's actually down by the ground. It's not interfering too much with the 3-point, which is good. That doesn't look too bad at all. And slightly larger bucket. That's not a bad little setup, that. Happy with that? Right, okay. Back to the farm we go. New purchase, hooray! Does mean it gives me the option as well for larger ploughs, larger cultivators, larger seeders. All those kind of things do now become a bit more within our grasp. So where shall I put this down for the time being? Just pop it there. Oh, I've just suddenly realised that's going to look ridiculous now if I use it on the New Holland. Oh, never mind. I can always I can always, if I need to, at some point buy another one. It's not a problem. Right, okay. Now, back to what I was doing before. I need more grass in the bunker silo. That's not too bad. This one out the way. Okay. Let's see how we get on now. Right, so I need to go... Mine's gone blank, right around the front. Weaving to avoid killing everything. Now, still not going to be easy, but it's going to be better. Right, get the cruise control on. Let's give this a whirl. Yeah, that's better. Way better. 12 miles an hour already. It's not going to struggle too much with the hills. Right, I'll whiz round here till I've used all the grass up here. Then I'll probably go across to... Can't really tell on there. G4 is it? I am on the hunt for grass. I've pretty much picked clean. Fields G2 and G1 are done. I'm now in the cow pasture, which is a bit naughty because I'm kind of taking their grass away. But while I'm here, since I've got grass in here, what I'm going to do, I believe this is the point for filling up the grass. I'll fill up the grass. There we go. And then carry on collecting. I'll get as much as I can off here, and this will be the last lot I'm going to do and put into the bunker silo just over there in the farm. Don't think... well, I might get another full load, another 34,000 litres, I'm not sure. We will see shortly. Right, I am on 135,000 litres with 30,000, just under 31,000 in the loading wagon. So, I'm going to unload. Now, because I've piled it all up at the back, I am now questioning myself as to how I'm going to compact this. That didn't cross my mind. Well, will it not get rid of that last... Okay, that's peculiar. Why has it still got 5 litres in the back that it won't get rid of? Oh. Well, see about that. Put that to one side. Just for a moment. Okay, something I want to try before I just go on to compacting that. The plough I had issues with. Fragdad, thank you, commented. It's round this way, and on the PlayStation I can detach it by pressing X. If I put my finger on L1, it gives me the option to lower plough, turn plough, create fields. Doesn't say anything about folding it or anything like that. So he said you need to turn the plough and then you can do it. So if I press left 1 again, it says lower plough, turn plough, allow create fields. If I take my finger off, it gives me the option to detach with X. If I do R1, stop engine, L1 and R1, cruise control, toggle radio, cruise control. It's not giving me the option to fold it so it has the wheel out so you can kind of transport it. So I'm just a bit baffled. If I do lower plough, sticks into the ground. Lift plough, no, it's not giving me the option. I'm really a bit puzzled. That's why it won't let me do it. So I have tried Won't let me do it part way through the turn. It's very odd because I'm sure the other day when I was out on the field I pressed something and it did it by accident and I couldn't figure out why. But I can't, it's not giving me an option to do anything, so I don't know. I'm a bit confused, to be honest with you, as to why it won't. So no, there you go, that was a waste of a few minutes, but yeah, not too sure why it's not letting me. It's not giving me the option, so I'll just detach it and leave it there like I did before. So I've got some grass now in the well, trough, whatever you want to call it, out in the field. I've done the bedding. I'm now going to, hopefully, if I can get up and down this, it's going to take me a while because it's not going to let me compact this very easy, is it? Let's be honest. I've got, well, so I've got a tiny bit in here, 166,000 litres, and it's not saying compacting, so at all. Is that because I've got to have more in here? Oh no, 2%, there we go. Well, it's going to take me about a week. How am I supposed to compact this? Brilliant. 3%, it could be a while. If I keep doing this, by episode 6 I'll have it compacted. Right. Leave me with it. I don't really want to go and get one of those wreck things. Compacting 4%. Excellent. I'll have to have a think, because that's just spreading out everywhere. Maybe that's what I need to do, spread it down and have another go. Leave it with me, I'll see what I can do. Compacting 5%. Nice, just 95% to go. While I've been messing around trying to compact down the bunker silo, this has gone into its first stage of growth, so I thought while I'm about, I'll get this turned on and guess I'll pass over the fertiliser spreader just to make sure it's done and I don't forget, because I'm getting sidetracked doing other things. Let's say it's a small field, it's not going to take long. A couple of little bits I need to mop up. And this bit over here. And that's it. There we go, that was easy. Back to compacting. I grabbed a leveller, least one. Hopeless, absolutely hopeless. Every pass you did, it uncompacted it while it was levelling and then compacted it 1% back again, so it was pointless. Unfortunately. So, yeah, can't do a lot about that. So unfortunately, it just becomes a bit of a relentless task of just going up and down. I know they've got those wreck ones that are supposed to compact quicker and all the rest of it. I've used it on Shellington. I just could not get to grips. It was moving more around than it was actually compacting. It was horrendous. About 45%. It's not going to take that long, in all honesty. You know, have I got the tractor stuck already? Maybe. But, you know what? It won't take too long. I said that a little while ago and nearly got it stuck again then, didn't I? I will... Actually, what I'm going to do, you know what? I'll leave that for a little while. I will come back to it, probably do it off screen. What I'm going to do is go up to the store. We need to make another purchase. I'm going to need to do some more contracting at some point. I'm going to go to the store and get the Aquatrans. The water container, trailer, whatever you want to call it. We need it. If we're going to do cows, we're going to need water, and there are plenty of water sources, so that would be a case of having a quick whiz round, seeing where I can refill from. There are plenty of troughs you can refill from, but bearing in mind it's the old stream farm, there are rivers, there are streams, there must be somewhere to fill up from, so I'll give that a go. Stop there and pop inside. So it should be under animals, Aquatrans. Yeah, it's the only thing, we've had quite a lot of mods come out on Mods Hub for various, I mean, you name it, there's been mods out for it so far. But there haven't been any more liquid transporters. There's the fuel one and there's this one for doing water. I have uploaded the Lizard 340. It says, yeah, 6,000 litres, so I mean that's 16,000 and that one's 16,000, so 6,000 is a lot smaller. 22,500. That said, it's a lot cheaper than buying the trailed line duo. I might give that a go, the Lizard one, when I come round to it, because it is a cheaper option, but it's going to require a lot more trips, especially the more cows you get, the more feed you're going to need to make, so it would make more sense doing it on a bigger scale. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I'll have a think about that nearer the time, but I came here to buy this, so yes, I'll purchase it. Excellent. Right. Get up. And the question is, where should I look first? Obviously there's that tiny little stream by field 1 where we were just doing fertiliser spreading. So I'll try in through this gate. Don't know if it's going to work. It might be you have to do it from troughs. Doesn't always work, or I might have to go down to one of the bigger rivers, which then becomes a bit of a pain because you've got to go miles to do it. Let's see if this will work. Ah, there we go. Free water. Marvellous. Where was the trough? Mine's gone blank now. I think it was in the field, I think. Okay. Just here. Okay. What I will do, as I've done previously, is probably leave this here. Only because it's just easier. It's not like the cows are going to eat it or anything, are they? Or maybe they are, I don't know. And then it's good to go whenever I need it. So that's the next thing done. So we've got grass in the trough, if you want to call it that. Water here, bedding in. I'm working on the silage. And I've got all the other things I need to make feed. And then we can get some cows. So unfortunately, back to the bunker silo. And there we are nearly there. Hasn't taken too long, to be fair. There we go, 100%. Blanket silo. Bunker silo was covered. Okay. That's the next phase. Complete. That's going to take probably, I think, about 6 hours it normally takes of gameplay time. Next job, we'll probably do a bit of contracting, I think, actually. I need to do some more seeding at some point of one of our fields. I ploughed field 10, so I need to put something in that. But I need to do some contracting because I'm going to need some money. I'm going to need some money. I do need some money. So I'll have a look and see what's available. I could do some more on this one over here, couldn't I? I may do some of this off screen. This is always field 4, is it there? One's gone blank. Not field, yeah, field 4. Field 4 is cultivated, so I could do something on that, although, like I said before, if you go to soil composition, needs ploughing. Whereas field 10, although there seem to be some spots there, doesn't need ploughing anymore, so that can just be kind of dealt with. If I go to growth, it should say ploughed. Yeah, field 10's ploughed. Field 5, I'm still curious to go over and try this and see whether or not it will let me, or whether I can do it within the time limit. And I might go up and while I'm over that way collect the nuggets from this part of the map. Okay. A few options available. As you can see, stripped bare. The grass needs to regrow over here. So, what's available? Oh good, ploughing. JCB fast track and a Titan 11 plough. Yep, got on then. Don't like ploughing. That was a nice tractor. On Lawfolds I had the smaller fast track and really liked it. This one's got a great engine note as well. Sounds incredible. Unfold the plough. This is the one of the ones as well that you open out, don't you, as I recall? The other way. Make it as wide as possible. Okay. Right. Turn the plough. This is not going to be pretty, but it will get the job done. So it turns out I did have the plough set up wrong. It was too narrow. So I adjusted it and it's nice and wide now. 7 and 2, 9. 9,700. That pretty much pays for the Aquatrans. Not a bad job, even if I do say so myself. What's next? Cultivating. They all seem to be about 17 minutes. Oh, 10 minutes. Nice quick one. Ah, now. Yep, I'll give it a go. Case Magnum CVX. Don't want the beacons on. Don't know why I did that. And there we go. I have just got back and given the case Puma a quick wash. Bit of work over on field. Oh, what number was it? I keep doing that. That map does not help at all. Field 3. So field 3's done, all good to go. On contracting now, I did go over to field 5 and I had a crack on there. You cannot complete it in the time given. You just can't. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. There may be well be like another version of this come out. There may be a few bug fixes, I don't know, at some point. But yeah, you can't. I don't know why. It's just I tried and it just wouldn't. So Stefan, you were absolutely right. Not that I doubted you, but you know, you think to yourself, oh, I'll give it a go, but no, doesn't want to know. That's a very noisy cockerel. Thank you. But that's it for today's episode. The silaging is done, as we know, and blanketed. We've got some grass in, we've got water in. The bedding was done at the end of the last episode. I've done some contracting. What did I buy? Did I buy anything in this episode? I don't know, my mind's gone blank now. I leased the other thing in the last episode, so no. Oh yeah, we did. We also got the fertilising done over here. I'm thinking of getting the weeder. It does come in very handy at whichever growth stage, which will save a bit of money on one of the states. But there you go, that's it for this episode. More contracting is going to need to be done. I do need more money. I need more equipment. I may well go around and do some more nuggets. We'll see. But there you go. I hope you liked the episode. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share the video, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.